Hello friends, welcome to Kamath Astrology, and today I am going to cover one more interesting topic, that is understanding the five phases of Lord Shiva, or why Shiva is known as Panchanan Shiva. Om Namah Shivaya. Now, before we proceed further, let us first try and understand the meaning of the word Shiva. Okay, if you reverse the word Shiva, it becomes Vashi. Now, Vashi means being under the control of someone. Okay, and the opposite of that is Shiva. That is, Shiva is beyond control. Okay, he is beyond imagination, and therefore Shiva represents infinity. Okay, something which cannot be measured. So Shiva represents the space which contains everything in this universe. Space is infinite. You don't know where the space ends. Okay, it neither has a beginning nor does it have an end. It is infinite, and therefore Shiva represents the infinite supreme being. Also, one interesting thing is that all the things that are infinite are generally blue in color, or they appear to be blue in color. For example, look at the sky. Okay, in reality the sky is black, but when you look at it with your naked eyes, it appears to be blue in color. The sky is infinite. You don't know where it starts, you don't know where it ends. Similarly, look at the ocean. The ocean is also infinite. We don't know where the ocean ends, where it starts. Okay, so Shiva represents the infinite aspect of God. Okay, he represents the infiniteness of the supreme being. If you add anything to infinity, or if you multiply anything by infinity, the result is always infinity. Okay, and therefore it is said that Shiva is the supreme being. He is the infinite space which contains everything. Okay, and it is from Shiva that the entire creation in reality manifests, and it is in Shiva that everything gets dissolved. Now, with this understanding, let us proceed to get more information about the five phases or five aspects of Lord Shiva. So, in this picture, you can see that Lord Shiva has five phases. Okay, and each of these five phases represents a form of Shiva. The five phases also represent the five elements, that is, air, water, fire, earth, and ether. So, four phases of Shiva represent the four directions. Okay, that is west, east, north, and south, and one face faces the sky. Okay, now the first form or the first face of Shiva, which looks in the western direction, is known as Sadojata. Okay, Sadojata represents the earth element. Okay, it represents the willpower or the Ichha Shakti of the supreme being through which all creation emanates. Okay, and therefore it represents the earth, it represents the sun, it also represents Lord Brahma, who is the creator. The second face of Shiva is known as Vamdeva. Okay, Vamdeva looks in the northern direction. Alright, and it represents the water element. It represents the form of Shiva that is associated with Shakti or goddess Parvati. Okay, and therefore it represents preservation of the created universe. So Shiva and Shakti together preserve this universe, and this represents the preservative aspect or the form of Vishnu. Vamdev has special healing powers. So whenever you are ill, if you pray to Vamdev, you can get easily cured. So this is the aspect of Shiva that represents preservation and hence coincides with the maintenance function of Lord Vishnu. So now, since Sadojata is associated with the creative power, okay, he is associated with the Annamay Kosha or our body. Whereas, since Vamdev is associated with preservation, okay, he is associated with the Manomay Kosh, which also represents the emotions or the water element. The third face of Lord Shiva, which faces the southern direction, is known as Aghora. Okay, Aghora represents knowledge. It represents the knowledge that everything in this universe is temporary. Okay, and it represents transformation post destruction. So we have all heard about Aghoris. Okay, Aghoris are a sect of people who worship Shiva. They are generally found in crematoriums near Kashi, etc. And Aghoris believe that everything is holy, so they even eat dead bodies. Okay, because they believe that the universe is Shiva itself and nothing is unholy. So the Aghor aspect of Shiva or the southern face of Shiva represents transformation. Okay, it represents the knowledge that all creation is temporary. It manifests in Shiva and it also gets dissolved in Shiva. Therefore, the Aghori face of Shiva represents the fire of divine knowledge. It represents the fire element, which burns all ignorance and results in a complete transformation. Now, this Aghor face of Shiva is associated with the Pranamay Kosh. Okay, that is the life force that pervades in all of us. The fourth face of Shiva faces the eastern direction and it is known as Tat Purush. Tat Purush means that which I am. Okay, and therefore this face of Shiva is associated with the air element. Tat Purush also means the supreme being or the supreme Shiva. Now let us look at the last face of Lord Shiva. This face looks upward towards the sky. Okay, it is facing the sky and therefore it is known as Ishan. This is the supreme Shiva, also known as Sadashiva, and it has the combined power of all other four phases and it represents the Anandamay Kosh or the ultimate bliss of the soul. Okay, when it reunites with the supreme soul. So the Ishan face or the face of Shiva that looks upward towards the sky is also the one that can grant us moksha or liberation. Okay, because it represents the supreme bliss, the ultimate merger of the soul with the supreme soul. When Shiva is worshipped in this form with five faces, he is also known as Panchanan Shiva or Panchavaktraya Shiva, okay, which means Shiva with five phases. Now note that everything in the universe is created from these five elements, that is air, water, earth, sky and fire. Okay, and therefore what this means is all creation emanates from Shiva and everything ultimately dissolves into the supreme Shiva. So friends, if you like this video, please mark it as liked in YouTube. If you have not subscribed to our channel Kamath Astrology, you can do so by clicking the subscribe link. For any queries, please email us at astrosevaworld@yahoo.com and we will be glad to assist you. For more details, visit my website astroseva.tripod.com, or you can also download our mobile application Kamath Astrology from Google Play Store. So friends, thanks a lot. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you soon shortly with another video. Till then, bye, take care, have a nice time.